I'm Ravi Handa, founder of the website handakafunda.com. Welcome to another solved example on data interpretation. In this one, we are given a large store has only three departments: clothing, produce, and electronics. The following figures show the percentages of revenue and cost from the three departments for the year 2016, 17, and 18. So these triangles essentially represent the revenue and the cost breakup in percentage terms. Say, for example, if you look at the blue line is representative of 2016. And in 2016, electronics is at the outermost part, which is 50%. Then this is 10 and 20. So clothing is 20%. And the third one is at 30%, which is the produce. So basically, we are dealing with three categories here: E, C, and P. That is for the revenue part. And very similarly, E, C, and P, that is for the cost part. And then we are presumably supposed to find out some data and some relationships between them. Let's have a check at some more information which is given. In this setup, profit is calculated as revenue minus cost, very standard procedure. And percentage profit is calculated as profit upon cost into 100. So once again, that's also very standard because profit is always expressed as a percentage of the cost price. The profit for the store in 2016 was 100%. That means the selling price was double of the cost price, or the revenue was double of the cost. So if I take the cost in 2016 as 100, that means the revenue would have been 200. So let's take a breakup. Cost in 2016 was 100. So what does my blue line show? For electronics, it is at 30, remains at 30, and produce is at 40, which means if 100 rupees were earned, those 100 rupees were distributed in electronics, cost, and produce as 30, 30, and 40 in the year 2016. In 2016, the revenues part was double of it. And what was the distribution in revenue? Electronics is 50%. So electronics was 100. Cost is 20%. 20% of 200. So that is 40. And the remaining out of 200, which is the 30%, 30% is the produce, or the produce is 60. So now we have the complete data for the year 2016 in terms of cost as well as the revenue part. So let me just write down revenue here so that there is no confusion later. And this part is essentially the cost component. Let's check. The store revenue doubled from 2016 to 2017. So instead of 200, this became 400. And how was that 400 distributed in 2017, which is the orange color? So that is 30, 30, and 40. So 30, 30, 40 out of a total of 400 because the revenue has doubled. So 30% of 400 is 120. So electronics is 120. Clothing is 120 because both of them were 30, 30%. Produce was 40%. So produce has become 160. This is the data for 2017. Then its cost doubled from 2016 to 18. So the cost in 2016, I had taken that as 100. Now I will need to take that for 2018 as 200 or double. And the green line will give me the distribution for 2018. I leave a line here in the middle for 2017 and just directly move to 2018. What's the distribution in 18? So 30% is electronics, 20% is clothing, and 50% is produce. So 30, 20, 50 out of 200. So that will become 60, 40, and 100. This is the distribution of cost in 2018. There was no profit from the electronics department in 2017. In electronics, the revenue was 120. That means the cost of electronics in 2017 was also 120, only then we will have no profit. Now, if I look at 2017 data for electronics, it is 40%. So 40% of the total is 120, which means the total cost for 2017 must have been 300 because 40% of 300 is the one which is going to give me 120. Now, if I have the total cost as 300 for 2017, my job is more or less done, because now clothing is 30% of it. So clothing comes out as 90, and the produce part is once again 30% of it. So that comes out as 90 again, taking my total up to 300 here. So now I have the cost for all of these years. We don't have the revenue for 2018. Probably the last sentence will give us that. In 2018, the revenue from clothing was the same as the cost incurred in produce. So the cost incurred in produce in 2018 is 100, and that was the revenue in clothing. So revenue in clothing was 100. Let's check revenue clothing 2018. This is 40% of the total. So if 40% is 100, that will mean the total is 250. Then how much is electronics? Electronics is 1020. So if 40% is 100, 20% would be 50. And then I'm left with another 40%, which will be 100 again. So now I have my entire data for the revenues, for the cost, for all the years. What I had done was I had assumed the original cost to be 100, which gave me the original revenue as 200. For 2017, the revenue came as 120, 120, 240, and 160 as 400. And what is the missing figure here? 100, 300. In 2018, the cost came as 200. So now I have the overall data, whatever data that I needed from these diagrams. Let us have a look at the questions now. Question 1. What was the percentage profit of the store in 2018? In 2018, my cost was 200 and my revenue in 2018 was 250. So I have a profit of 50 on a base of 200, that is 1/4, or my profit is 25%. What was the ratio of revenue generated from produce in 2017 to 2018? So revenue from produce in 2017 was 160, 2018 was 100. So I'm looking at the ratio of 160 is to 100, which is nothing else but 8:5. Do I have that in the options? Yes, I have that as option 4. What percentage of the total profits of the store in 2016 was from the electronics department? Let's check. In 2016, revenue was 200, cost was 100, which means total profits were 100. And in electronics department, the revenue was 100, the cost was 30. So the profit from the electronics department was 70. 70 out of 100 is nothing else but 70%, and that will be my answer here. What was the approximate difference in profit percentages in 2017 and 18? So in 2018, we already know that the profit percentage was 25%. We have calculated it. 2017, revenue is 400 and cost is 300. That means I have a profit of 100 on a base of 300, because 300 is my cost, which is nothing else but 33.33%. And we have to find out the difference between 2007 profits and 2018 profits, which were 25%, and the difference between them comes out as 8.33%, which is, do I have that in the options? Yes, I have that in the options as option 4, and that will be my answer here. So this was a very simple, very easy question. All you needed to do was to interpret this triangular representation of data, and the question would be a cakewalk. It should definitely be attempted in the exam. Thank you. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get notifications of future videos.